跟表现出那么勇敢，他是绝对不会道歉的，对不对？但是很可惜的，马斯拉曼跑了，道歉的不是黄根成，是李显龙。而这位淹水道歉的不是雅各，又是李显龙。他所选出来所谓的好的部长，根本不敢面对现实。不要再继续给他们这个权利，投选给我们国民团结党 NSP。现在谈谈马宝山。
Good evening, my dear fellow Singaporeans, residents of Tampines. I am Reno Fong, NSP candidate for Tampines GRC. How are you feeling today? Well, I'm feeling good too. Do you know why? The scoreboard read, the peoples of Singapore won. PAP kosong. Despite the goalpost is smaller than the ball. Borrowing a quote from Mr. Loh Tia Kiang, we score a goal. Finally, our Honourable Prime Minister has admitted that PAP mistake in housing, transport, and other issues we have raised. Yes, our Prime Minister has said sorry to you. Please give yourself a round of applause. Okay, remember, it's only half time. The match is not over yet. Do you want to score more goals in the second half? Good. This election is only a one-off match. And if you vote the NSP teams into Parliament, we promise to keep pressing for you and not allow PAP to be complacent. Now PM Lee has apologized. We have accepted his apology. He's a gentleman. How about our
My task is up. So, I want to share with you. A lot of people say we are complaining, keep complaining. We have our solutions, alright? The single largest factor that prevented our wages from rising is the large supply of foreign workers who are willing to accept lower pay. Alright? In short, how could we achieve it? Reduce the minister pay! Downsize the bloated political appointments! Remove position like MM, SM, Minister without portfolios. Downsizing our army, reduce our defense budget, adopt COP Plus model proposed by NSP where housing is concerned. This will help to keep the cost down. So it's the responsibility and obligation of the PAP government to provide good, cheap, efficient public transport, housing, and other facility to its people, to us.
区工作还屡获很多奖项。各位，让我们欢迎但宾尼集选区的候选人 Mr. Safarin bin Sarif。
ladies and gentlemen, voters, residents of Tampines, exactly 5 years ago, I came to this stadium. I was at this stage, but not as a candidate. I was then an election agent. Today, I stand before you as a candidate for Tampines GRC as your voice in Parliament soon. (2006), I still remember this. 2006, I tell you this, when I saw the election boundary. You go and study the election boundary. Which party was really fixed? NSP. A lot of our seats, belum lagi seats, a lot of the was that we wanted to contest sudah hilang. All we need to do on that day is just to vote for NSP. Right? Correct. Okay, got chance. But still, we have to be.
Unfortunately, I'm already married to the NSP. Thank you. Let's give it up for Mr. Govind Singh.
I think Mr. Govind Singh does not need further introduction. He is your future MP for Tampines come 7th of May, right? And you know why? Because the potential employers, one is a government, quasi-government organization. The other one is a GRC. When they hear that they are going to contest, they shake their head. But it doesn't mean that he cannot take up the job. It's more than professional to take up the job. This is a sacrifice for public service. This is a real sacrifice for public service. And for our youngest member, Raymond Lim, he actually quits his job just to focus on this election. How many of us could do that? And of course, Safarin is a very busy man. But luckily, he worked in the NSP, so no need to quit job. Reno Fong, the one is running island-wide every day. But for this election, for the past 10 days, he have to put aside his business just for this election. I do not know how much opportunities have been lost, but thank you. This is my homeland, and I believe it is yours too. I've stayed here for 40 years, my whole life, seeing things changing and happening for the past 40 years. I've high regards to some of the PAP old guards, but all are dead. Not the one who is living. But I'm